Hey guys, so everyone is talking about this thing called the metaverse these days. Now, the metaverse is not a new term actually, it's been around for a few decades to be honest, but recently it's really picked up a lot of traction and investment, especially because of a certain Mr. Mark Zuckerberg, who even changed the name of his company Facebook to Meta.
Our company is now Meta.
So in this video, I'm going to explore what the metaverse is, what it means for us in the future, what are the benefits and opportunities for everybody, and also if there are any disadvantages or things to look out for. So let's go check it out. Okay, so what is the metaverse? Now, the easiest way I can explain this to you is by telling you that the metaverse is a virtual world. It's a digital world. It's a 3D world environment where people can connect with places, things, and each other. It's a combination of AR, augmented reality, VR, virtual reality, and even existing 2D experience devices like our mobile phones, our laptops, and our gaming consoles. It's like the movie Ready Player One, where people connected into that oasis, which was the metaverse, through their VR headsets and their whole suits and all these input devices they had in the future. So that's basically what the metaverse is. It's like a digital realm where you can communicate, connect, and do a lot of things physically kind of in the digital world. Now, the metaverse already kind of exists because Roblox, Minecraft, Fortnite, these are all small metaverses. But the metaverse that these people are talking about, like Mark, is an overarching metaverse in which all of these will be connected, which brings me to interoperability. What Mark Zuckerberg and all these other tech giants and people who are excited about the metaverse believe and hope for is interoperability, which means compatibility. It means that basically if there's Minecraft, Roblox, Fortnite, or whatever new metaverses come, what Facebook makes, they should all be compatible with each other. If you buy a skin for your avatar in one, it should work with the other. If you buy tokens, NFTs, or whatever, some currency in one platform, it should work in the other. That way you can make one giant whole metaverse. So these small worlds will come together, and because they're interoperable, they'll make one metaverse. That's kind of the big plan. That's what they're hoping for, and that's where they think the internet will move to in the coming years. So what are the benefits or opportunities of this metaverse? Now, what's cool is the metaverse is going to open a whole new universe to us, because it literally will. The first one I'll talk about is playing, gaming, which is the most obvious one because that is the main use case that's currently being used for a metaverse, like Roblox and Minecraft and Fortnite, etc. So basically, the metaverse is a perfect place where people can play games, not just the games you'd expect right now, like Fortnite and stuff, but even the games that you don't expect to be in the virtual world, like maybe chess or playing cards with each other or sports games, racing, driving. These will all be hosted in the metaverse as well. And there's this huge world and scope for gaming in the metaverse because we can already see that is actually the propelling factor of the metaverse. What currently exists right now as a metaverse is because of gaming. So it's gonna play a huge role in the future of the metaverse. Guys, if you like this video so far, hit a like and subscribe, and also join my Facebook group. The link is in the description. Moving on, work. According to Mark and a lot of other people as well, the way we work is going to change because of the metaverse. Imagine not having to go to office. We can imagine that because of the pandemic, but basically we used to use Zoom and these internet calls. But imagine if you can put on your glasses and suddenly you're at your office. You can see your desk space, you can see your colleagues who are also entered the metaverse through their devices, and you can interact with them like you're there. There might be photorealistic avatars in the future of the metaverse because people are actively working on that right now, which will be pretty cool. But also there will be so many different utilities that you can use because the metaverse. Imagine instead of your single laptop, you have 4 different screens in front of you through your glasses, and you can zoom in and out of them. You can use a cloud computer in the metaverse, and you can access files, you can share it with all your colleagues, you can talk to them like they're there, because these input devices are only going to get better. The sound, the mics, the cameras, everything is going to make it feel like you're actually there. You can even look down and use your own desk while you look slightly up, and then you can use your virtual desk. You can combine this. AR, augmented reality, meetings will be so different. You can just appear in a hologram to a real meeting, or you can all virtually be there but feel like you're actually there. it's really going to change the way we work, make it much faster, make it much more accessible for people around the world. You don't have to be in one small space anymore. So Metaverse is a big game changer for working, definitely in my point of view. Next, fitness. Yes, imagine fitness classes in the Metaverse. It just makes sense. You can do Pilates, yoga, karate, whatever you want with an instructor, and you're going to feel like he's there or you're there. The technology in the future, in the coming years, is going to be much more accurate. They'll be able to see your movements, your fingers, your expressions much better, so they can catch on to what you're doing right or wrong. Also, you'll be sitting with people in your class as well who are actually somewhere else, but it'll feel like you're all there. And the future may have suits like Ready Player One, which can accurately measure and show to your trainer how you're doing, how the fitness is going, and if you're doing anything wrong or right, etc. So fitness, working out, these training classes, that's a huge player for the Metaverse in the future. Also, socializing. You can just do GTs, you can do parties in the Metaverse, you can dance in the Metaverse, you can make your own clubs in the Metaverse, you can meet new people, you can network, you can talk, you can share stories. There's so much stuff you can do in the social aspect of the Metaverse. And it's also going to play a big role in the future, I'm sure. Education. This is a big one. Right now, because of what we just all went through, the Zoom meetings, Zoom calls, online education has really picked up, but it was never really that good enough. But if you can do this with a feeling of being present in the classroom, because the Metaverse really brings the feeling of presence more than anything, that will be amazing. And you can basically join any school in the world and be a part of that, any class in the world, and the interaction will be much more realistic given our new input devices. And education will probably be reformed to quite a big extent because of the Metaverse. Entertainment. Stand-up comedy, concerts. By the way, if you haven't heard, Marshmello did a concert not now, in 2019. He did it like 2 years ago in Fortnite. And like 10 million people showed up. And he was there virtually as well. So concerts, stand-up comedy, plays, theater, whatever, even movie screenings can be in the Metaverse. You just have to be there and they'll show it. There's so many aspects of this entertainment world that are going to play a role in the Metaverse, and your imagination, your creativity is the only limit. You can pretty much do anything in this new universe. Now let's talk about the monetary opportunities the Metaverse will bring. Who can capitalize on it? Who can make good money? Well, let me tell you, there's a bunch of people who will really have a good chance at making a big career or earning a lot through the Metaverse. The first one is world builders, the people who actually build the worlds, the companies, the tech giants, the small companies, the individuals, the freelancers, whoever can provide infrastructure and places where you can meet and actually use the Metaverse are going to be a big player financially in the Metaverse, definitely. Also, NFTs will play a big role. Crypto will play a big role because these are huge economies. The Metaverse is gonna bring with it this whole marketplace, this whole currency, basically an economy. So you can expect a lot, and anything an economy entails or encapsulates, that will be there in the Metaverse. So you can imagine what it's gonna bring along. Avatars, clothing, whatever brand exists in the real world, they can exist in the Metaverse as well. Nike's patented some 7 or I don't know how many online digital products already. They know this is coming. So if you have a Gucci bag, you can also buy that Gucci bag, the same one in the Metaverse if Gucci releases it as an NFT. So crypto and NFTs will have a lot to do with the Metaverse, definitely tokens. And all these brands will also enter it. You can also release your items, your products, which brings me to another thing, user-generated content. Now that's also going to play a big role in the Metaverse, as it is even in our life as well. Right now, videos like YouTube, streaming, music, collectibles, whatever the user's making as well, will have a great value in the Metaverse. So what's propelling the Metaverse? I mean, it's pretty obvious so far, but we know Facebook has done this. They changed their name to Meta, and they have a huge role to play in the excitement and the buzz that's going on right now. But that's not it. You see, a lot of other companies are jumping in. They're seeing that this is the future and there's a lot of money to be made. By the way, Unity, Epic Games, they're gonna play a huge role in the Metaverse because they're the real creators. Their engines, the Unreal Engine and Unity itself, is like the main reason that we have the Metaverse currently, because that's what's being used to create stuff like Fortnite. So that's something you really have to understand. And by the way, these are great investments. If you want to invest in the future, invest in companies like Unity, Epic Games, even Microsoft, or whatever company is going in for the metaverse. There's meta related companies. It's a good time. Even hardware, VR, whatever is being innovated right now, those are the tech companies that you should look for if you're thinking about investing. In the end, I'll conclude with telling you my views. I think the metaverse makes sense. I think it is the evolution of the internet. I think it is inevitable. It's gonna be here, if not in 3-4 years, 7-8, probably in 10 years, it'll be very common. So whoever jumps into this quickly now, if you're part of the tech world or not, it will definitely help you, because something that's gonna happen anyways, if you can be an early player, I'm sure they'll give you an advantage. So that was my video for today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you liked it. Think about hitting a like and subscribing. Write a comment down. Tell me what you think about it, if you think I was right or wrong. Until our next video, take care. Bye.